We're gonna start our run, and this is basically the run I take about 4 days a week. It's really easy. I would diversify, except it's just so damn beautiful. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of flowers right now. If you come here in April, this whole riverway is lined with cherry blossom trees. It's fucking gorgeous. Now, pretty much the leaves are gone. Hi, konnichiwa. Everyone's real friendly here. Well, not everyone, some people actually, they're very shy, but, we're just gonna go through here. It's a beautiful sunny day, January 2015. Can't think of a better thing to do, really. So, this is my first time actually filming with this selfie pole. I bought it last weekend, so I apologize if it's a little jolty or shaky. I'll have to get used to it, figure out what works and what doesn't. Not shaking it probably works. This is a really awesome playground. Real wood, castle-like, very unique. I haven't seen too many playgrounds like this, and that's kind of the cool thing about Japan is I've noticed that rarely are two playgrounds alike, at least in the parks that I visited. Some are just really creative and cool, and some are kind of shite. But, you know, the fact that it's always going to be a surprise is a nice thing. So as you can see, it's a real peaceful path, not a lot of people, no traffic. Obviously, you don't have to worry about cars, not even that many pedestrians, and it's a holiday, so you would think there would be a lot of people out here, but definitely does get crowded during cherry blossom season, and that's pretty fucking magical. You're running down this river path and cherry blossoms are literally falling all over you. It's kind of surreal, actually. No cars. Here's another street. Look both ways. All clear. Of course it's clear. It's Itabashi. Why wouldn't it be? I had considered moving to another place in Tokyo that was a little more exciting, a lot more young people, but this river was actually the considering factor. I would go and go to different places in the city and scope out prospective running paths, and every time I came back here, this just felt a lot better. Like a good running path in central Tokyo is pretty difficult to find. Obviously, running around the Imperial Palace is awesome, but I'd have to take a train there. It's really difficult to find apartments in that area. And Yoyogi Park is amazing, obviously, but the rent is basically double what I pay here. And yeah, and actually I think I prefer the river than the park. It's longer, it's more varied, and less crowded. Another street, sumimasen, and here we go, right back on the path. In fact, when I was looking for apartments, I spent hours and hours on Google Map, zooming in and trying to find rivers that had jogging paths, because a lot of the rivers in town, you know, they share the river path with cars, and that's just not really a safe or healthy way to run, in my opinion. I like to really let the afterburners kick in and just go for it, and it's kind of hard to do when you got to look after cars and whatnot. Woo! As you can probably tell, my voice is the only voice you can hear. My neighbors are pretty quiet. I should probably keep my mouth shut, but you know, it's a beautiful day. It's almost noon, so, you know, no reason to keep too quiet, right? One of the things I love about running is that it just puts me into this altered state of mind where my mind is clear. I'm in the present moment, except when I'm filming, and I just feel happy, you know. My whole body is working. My will is working against my muscles, and usually my will wins. We'll see about today. And now we are coming up to the turnaround point for the run. That went pretty quick. The total run's about 7K, and this is the turnaround point, and it's Oji Station. And Oji is a really cool city. Not a lot of foreigners. It does happen to have the best New York pizza according to all of my friends, and it's pretty damn good. Rocco's Pizza in Oji, shout out. There's a beautiful park, which is also famous for cherry blossoms. There's like real traditional sake bars, good ramen, skemen. It's a very interesting city. And now we're gonna go to the other side of the river and see what that's like down these stone steps. Whew. So that way is Oji. It's really beautiful. We can make another video for Oji. So, public restrooms along the way. There's about 2 on each side throughout the run, which is very convenient. It's open, I think 24/7 actually. You know, one of the things about Japan is it's really damn safe. And even though it's safe, if you run here at night, you'll find very, very few people. And in fact, probably me is the only one who runs here at night. So this area is very residential. Obviously, a lot of people are exercising, but a lot of people are literally just on their way to the station. Which is one of the benefits of living along this river, is your walk to the station is a beautiful one rather than just a boring street run or street walk. Oh, my breakfast didn't fully digest. I'm burping up some Japanese bread. Probably should have waited a little longer. Probably shouldn't have drank last night. Oh well. Whew. That guy was going fast. Now you saw that woman running right there. You know, she's not actually out exercising, she's running in hills. And that's something that you see a lot in Tokyo, is people have a very tight schedule and are running to make their appointments, running to make a train. And it's kind of cool. You can get exercise even when you're not exercising. Beautiful little temple, you know, just little sights along the way, which I like. Yeah. Konnichiwa. Hi. You know, some people are friendly, some people shy. That's the way of the world. All right. Here we have this big Buddha statue, which is just really one of the nice surprises. Whenever you go running in Japan, you'll come across, you know, just statues that you would have never seen in your own country or in America. And, you know, traditional temples, traditional houses, cemeteries, just lots of really, really interesting things, you know. Sometimes I like to stop and kind of nod my head to this guy Really, really cool. All right, and then we go back on our run. Another public bathroom here. A lot of times you'll find people kicking the soccer ball around, sometimes practicing pitching a baseball, even golf. You know, people really make use of the public spaces here. Not a lot of them really in the center of Tokyo, so this is a gem. We're coming up to a bridge where there's a homeless guy that he lives here. He keeps his place real tidy, and I think I surprised him when I say hello. He's a friendly guy, and he's actually really considerate. He cleans up the area after a storm. He sweeps the bushes. Real nice guy. So there's his stuff, and here he is taking a sun nap. So if you could imagine, this river is just lined with cherry blossom trees, and if you come here in April, it is absolutely spectacular. And I'll make another video when it does come to the season. So this is the winter edition of my run. Stay tuned for the cherry blossom or sakura season. All right, we're on the last leg of the run. Should be back pretty soon. Like I said, it goes by pretty quickly. It's only 7K. Sometimes I make it longer, but this is basically my go-to run on a weekday, even though today's Sunday. There are several playgrounds along the way, and I like to use them and kind of do pull-ups along the way. Just a quick stop. Sometimes I'll stay longer, but not today. Not with the selfie camera. So, just finished the run. I'm stepping off the river now. I'm gonna walk back to the park and then back to my house. So, you know, here it is. This river that I don't know the name of, that I run every 4 days or 4 times a week. I'll have that name in the captions below. But basically, it's a great place to run. It's a great place to bring your dog, go for a walk, take a date, or even just sit in reflection. You know, sometimes whenever life gets to me, the grind gets to me, I'll come down to this river, sit down, and have a think. But many of you might be wondering, why am I making this video? Why am I running around with my phone on this selfie pole? And the reason is that in 2014, it was a beautiful, wonderful year, but I didn't do as many creative projects as I would have liked to have. So I came up with this idea that I can't always control the acting jobs that I get, but I can take my creative endeavors into my own hands and start a YouTube channel and kind of document my life in Tokyo. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Like it, hate it, whatever. I'm doing this project for me, and I'm doing this project for you. So if you'd like to know more about life in Tokyo, life in Itabashi, what it's like to be an English teacher, what it's like to be an actor, what it's like to be an American in another country, this is a channel you can tune into. My name is Ryan Freeman, and I wish everyone a happy, wonderful, healthy 2015.